My girlfriend Rachel thinks she's the next Whitney Houston. She sounds like a cat stuck in a blender. 3 years we've been together and she sings constantly, in the shower, making breakfast, during movies, at red lights. Her favorite thing is surprising me with personal concerts where she stands in our living room and belts out power ballads while I sit there trying not to let my face show what my ears are experiencing. She gets furious if anyone even hints she might be off key. Last year her sister suggested maybe singing lessons could help with breath control, and Rachel didn't speak to her for 4 months. Her sister was just trying to help because Rachel had signed up to sing at her wedding. The poor woman was terrified. I've tried everything to avoid these concerts. Sudden stomach problems, fake phone calls, pretending to fall asleep. Nothing works. She just waits until I'm available then starts again. She records herself constantly, but only listens through headphones, says the phone speakers don't capture her true sound. Thank God for that, because her true sound could evacuate buildings. 2 months ago, she decided to audition for a community theater production. I tried suggesting maybe starting with backstage work, learning the whole process. She accused me of not believing in her dreams, cried for 2 hours about how unsupportive I was. So I drove her to the audition, sat in the parking lot while she went in. She came out 15 minutes later saying the director was jealous of her natural talent, felt threatened by someone who hadn't been formally trained, but had more raw ability than his whole cast. The actual story came out later from my buddy Tim, who was working lights. She'd gotten through 8 seconds of memory from Cats before the director stopped her, said they'd be in touch, basically pushed her out the door while she was still singing. But the real problem started when her cousin Derek got engaged. Rachel decided she'd sing at the reception as her wedding gift. Derek tried saying they'd already hired a band, the schedule was really tight, maybe she could do a reading instead. Rachel lost it, said family should come first, that she'd been practicing a special arrangement of their song. Derek's fiancée Amy tried to compromise, said Rachel could sing during cocktail hour when things were more casual. Rachel agreed, but secretly planned to perform during the reception anyway. She told me this like I'd be proud of her initiative. The wedding was last Saturday. Rachel wore this sequined dress that caught every light in the room, said she needed to look the part for her performance. During cocktail hour she grabbed the mic from the acoustic guitarist they'd hired, announced she had a special gift for the happy couple, started singing Total Eclipse of the Heart at full volume. The guitarist tried to follow along but she wasn't hitting any of the actual notes, so he just strummed random chords hoping something would match. People started leaving for the bar, the bathroom, the parking lot. Someone's baby started crying, and honestly, it harmonized better than Rachel did. She went for the high note at the end, and 3 dogs in the neighborhood started barking. Derek stood there frozen, while Amy downed an entire glass of champagne in one gulp, but Rachel wasn't done. During the reception, she waited until the band took a break, jumped on stage, and grabbed the mic again. Started singing My Heart Will Go On, while the wedding party desperately signaled the band to come back. The bass player tried to unplug the mic, but Rachel had brought her own portable speaker and wireless mic as backup. She'd been planning this. The photographer just stopped taking pictures, stood there with his camera down like he'd given up on life. When she hit the key change, an elderly aunt clutched her chest and had to sit down. People thought she was having a heart attack, but she said no, just wanted Rachel to think she was dying, so she'd stop singing. Amy's father offered Rachel $500 cash to stop. She thought he was tipping her for the amazing performance, announced it to everyone, then launched into We Are the Champions as an encore. That's when Derek's brother Kyle did something genius. He started clapping and yelling for another song, but specifically requested Baby Shark. Said his kids loved it, begged Rachel to do it for the children. Rachel doesn't know Baby Shark. She tried to fake it, but you can't fake Baby Shark. You either know it, or you're just making weird noises, which is what she did. Just started singing random words about sharks and families while doing this bizarre dance. The kids looked confused and scared. One little girl asked her mom if the lady was sick. Rachel finally stopped, bowed, left the stage in complete silence except for one person, slow clapping. That was her mother, who'd had 4 margaritas by then. Rachel asked me on the drive home why the energy felt off during her performance. I said weddings are emotional, and people were probably just overwhelmed. She's now planning to start a YouTube channel for singing tutorials. Already bought ring lights and a professional microphone. Sometimes love means accepting that your girlfriend sounds like a malfunctioning smoke alarm, and just hoping your neighbors don't call the cops.